Hey everybody, it's Jason, your friendly neighborhood spider fan, coming at you once again just to give a couple of updates. One being that my Gofundme account is going pretty well. I got another donation last night. So thank you to Caitlin Smith for donating $25. Any little bit helps, and that was a big help. So thank you for that. I'm very happy about it. It's going well. Another thing, hopefully today I might be doing an unboxing of Loot Crate. I hope it gets here today. The mail is claiming that it's in my area, so hopefully it's here today. If it is, I'll be happy. Another thing I wanted to talk about today is something different. Today, I wanted to talk about one of the best shows that was on TV, Smallville. This show was great. It had everything. Yeah, I know some people didn't like the Doomsday fight or the fact that some of the things didn't tie up with the comic, but other than that, it was a great show. I loved the show. I was watching a few clips here and there. I missed the show. I wish it would have stood on the air, at least to do a spin-off called Metropolis or something. But other than that, it should have stood on the air. It was great. The whole show was everything that I had loved about Superman. Well, Super Boy, pretty much. Because it's him growing up in Smallville, learning his powers, getting used to his powers, and still saving people. They pretty much did the same thing in Man of Steel, but in a different way. The whole show just was really great. Yeah, General Zod didn't look like General Zod the first time they showed him because he was in Lex's body, which that didn't make sense on why they did that. And it didn't make sense on why they would have somebody human turn into Doomsday. Doomsday should have been just one big monster that came and wrecked the whole city and tore up everything, and then pretty much killing Clark. But it didn't happen. They changed it up. I know it was supposed to be made for TV, so it brought in more audience, but they could have kept a little bit of some realism to it. The whole shifting back and forth, he's Doomsday one day, he's a human the next. They could have added more to it, made it a little bit better. Because either way, he wound up dying in the end, and they never showed Doomsday after that episode. It would have been nice to have at least seen him one more time throughout the rest of the season. And yeah, it did take him a long time to start flying. It took till the last episode for him to fly and for him to even put on the suit. But besides that, the whole show was good. If you watch that and you watch Arrow and you watch The Flash, DC's pretty much got the whole TV market on lock. Because right now, Arrow's doing spectacular. This is going for its 4th season next year. And then The Flash has already been signed for season 2. Constantine, I've heard, isn't really doing that well. And Gotham's a good show. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Last night's episode was great. And if you haven't watched The Flash yet, you need to check that out. It's so great. Tonight's the new episode. I can't wait for the mid-season premiere. Lately, they've been doing a whole lot of good things with The Flash. And with Arrow, too. Supposedly, this season, which I think...
Spider sense is tingling.
Sorry, that's my phone. Tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, which is Wednesday, they'll bring back Arrow with the mid-season premiere again. And supposedly, throughout the season, they're supposed to have Deathstroke come back. And if they do, that'll be a real good thing, because I want to see him back. But all of those shows wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Smallville. Smallville lasted 10 whole seasons. It was a great show. I even got a few people into the show just by telling them about it and having them watch it and making them watch it. Even one of my ex-girlfriends who didn't even like superhero shows at all.
Spider sense is tingling.
Sorry. She didn't like superhero shows at all. She watched one episode of Smallville, and it just happened to be the one where Jonathan Kent dies. That's a sad episode. I still tear up when I watch it. She watched that episode, and then after that, I had went away for a little bit. She watched damn near the whole season while I was gone. So, she enjoyed it. And another person that didn't like superhero shows at all, I put on the first episode of Arrow for her, and yeah, she watched the whole first season within a day. She was hooked. So if you haven't seen any of the shows that, because of Smallville, are now on TV, then you need to check them out. Because Smallville opened everything up. And now Supergirl is coming out. I don't know why on CBS though. You would think they would have it on the CW network. Or at least... yeah, not on Fox. Fox already has Gotham. They don't need another superhero show. Because with Fox, one show's enough. Because then they try and ruin things. But if you haven't seen The Flash is pretty much like this one. And if you've watched this one and you actually like this one, then watch the new one. Actually, from this one, the person that played the Trickster, if you don't know who that is, watch the original Flash series. And when you see him on the new Flash series, you're gonna enjoy it, because it's the only person that could play him. The voice of the Joker, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker himself. So if you don't like Mark Hamill, then you're not gonna like the Trickster. Which, you should like the Trickster. He's pretty funny. Other than that, check out the show. If you're kind of iffy about the show and you don't know what to expect from it, just download it, find somebody that has it, and watch it. Believe me, you'll enjoy it. And if you haven't seen any of the episodes of Smallville, go out, at least pay the maybe $15 or $20 for the first season. Watch it. Watch the whole season through and make your judgments from there. Yeah, it starts out a little slow, but it gets better. By the 10th season, they have everything down packed, which they should have had it down packed by the 5th or 4th season, but
Spider sense is tingling.
they did their job. I wish it didn't end, but it ended on a good note. The way that it ended was perfect. It actually brought a tear to my eye how it ended. I missed the show. It's a good thing I have all 10 seasons. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I guarantee you it'll be better than Lois and Clark, because Tom Welling played a damn good Clark Kent. It's not Christopher Reeve. Nobody will be Christopher Reeve. Henry Cavill comes close, but nobody could do Christopher Reeve. So if you like Superman, you like superheroes, watch Smallville. And if you like other superheroes, make sure you watch Arrow and The Flash. Flash comes on Tuesdays, Arrow on Wednesdays. Check it out. And just, if you liked what I had to say, let me know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Hopefully you subscribe. Let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed my views on the subject, let me know. Write a comment. And just let me know what you thought. So, also, my GoFundMe, the link will be down below. Check it out, share it, post it, put it out there for other people to see it. Hopefully it gets in the right hands. And just thank you in advance for sharing it. I'm very grateful to the people that have, and I'm thankful to the people that have donated. I've wanted to do this for such a long time, so thank you.